So if you've been struggling to get reach on Facebook and you're not getting enough engagement, most likely you're making some of the mistakes I'm going to show you in this video. My name is Lester Diaz, and for the past couple of years, I've been helping big and small content creators make more money and grow their audience on Facebook. And in this video, I'm going to show you two different Facebook pages, one big Facebook page and the other one small Facebook page, and show you the differences in how they get more reach and some of the techniques that you can apply to your own Facebook page so you can get more reach and hopefully make more money. So these are the two pages that I want to show you, and in these pages you can see this one has 1.8 million followers. This other page has just 29,000 followers. Now, having more followers doesn't necessarily mean that you get to make more money. Yes, having more followers helps, but it doesn't help with reach. It doesn't help with engagement if your content is not good, if you don't understand your audience, if you don't understand how to really leverage your audience to create new content that's going to help you reach more people and have the algorithm promote your content. So it has to make sense in order for the algorithm to find what works and just push it to people who are not following your page. And I have a lot of content creators and YouTubers who reach out to me on Instagram daily asking me for advice on Facebook on how they can make more money and be able to get to $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 per month. And if you're one of those YouTubers who has over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube and you're looking to take that content and monetize it on Facebook, we work with content creators and YouTubers who are trying to build a huge following on Facebook and be able to take their income to the next level. If you're one of them, check out the links in the description below for more information. So the first page we have is called GymFlow, and this page has 1.8 million followers, as you can see. But if we start scrolling down, you can see that the numbers are not great. We have a link here basically sending the traffic to an external website, and it has only 2 likes. Now, you would think that a Facebook page with 1.8 million followers would generate way more engagement and bigger reach, but that's not the case. That's not what's happening here. Now, this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of content creators make on Facebook. Keep in mind that Facebook does not want you to take people off the platform. Like, you can definitely promote links to videos and articles and websites if you want. You just can't do it like this anymore. This is not 2015, 2016, where you could do this and make a ton of money sending a lot of traffic from Facebook to other websites. And trust me, I made a lot of money in 2015, 2016 with something called Instant Articles doing this. But this is no longer the case. You can no longer make money like this. You can no longer send a lot of traffic doing this because Facebook is not going to reward your page if you start doing this. So as you can see, by just removing links from your Facebook page, you will definitely increase your reach because you're telling Facebook, hey, I want to keep all the engagement and all my reach within the Facebook platform. I'm not trying to send people off the platform. So don't make this mistake. Avoid sharing a lot of links on your Facebook page that takes people off the platform. Now, if we scroll down, you can see that we have memes. We have a lot of pictures, and it's the same thing, barely breaking 10 likes, 20 likes. You can see 33 likes. We got, 19 likes. This is horrible. This is a Facebook page that essentially is taking a lot of content from other Facebook pages and sources like Pinterest and Google and other sources, essentially just reposting that stuff with no originality whatsoever and just uploading that content on this page. And this essentially means that you're not creating original content. Facebook has transitioned now into the new content monetization program, which pays money for things like posting stories, text, photos, reels, videos, and all of this stuff can make you money as long as the content is original. So if you're not posting original content, your content is not going to get promoted. It's not going to get pushed by the algorithm, and you're not going to get reached. So this is why this Facebook page right here, even though it has 1.8 million followers, it's not getting any reach because Facebook notices that this is stuff that can be found in 1,000 other Facebook pages that is essentially posting the exact same thing, and this is why you're not getting reach. So if I were the owner of this Facebook page, I would possibly just delete pretty much everything and start from scratch. It would take a lot of work to essentially revive this Facebook page to get people to engage once again. It's going to take a lot of work, but considering that it has 1.8 million followers, I don't know what are the demographics for this page. We don't know if it's tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3, but essentially you do have something in here. It's just a matter of finding what works and creating more original content, even if it means like recreating some of this stuff into your own branding, which is something that I highly recommend. Hey, very quickly here, if you are an experienced YouTuber or content creator who still is not making money from Facebook, or perhaps you're trying to scale your revenue on Facebook and you still haven't figured out exactly what you need to be doing on Facebook to repurpose your videos from other sources sources like TikTok or YouTube and make more money, then I want to tell you about Facebook Creator Academy. This is a 3-month coaching program where basically I show you exactly what you need to do in order to take your content business to the next level. We'll show you how to repurpose your videos from YouTube or any other source to Facebook to make the most money that you can possibly make from Facebook. And if you're not monetized, we'll show you the path, the fastest path to get monetized on Facebook, get thousands of targeted followers who are going to be engaged and watching your content on a daily basis. Best of all, you get access to an amazing community of high-level content creators and YouTubers. You can learn from them, ask questions, gain feedback, and you can jump on our coaching calls where you can ask questions live and ask me questions and also learn from other content creators in the community. So if this is something that sounds interesting to you and you meet the qualifications as a content creator and you want to apply to Facebook Creator Academy, the link is going to be found in the description below. In less than 90 days, we'll show you exactly how to build a massive audience on Facebook, get hundreds of thousands of views from your videos, and how you can make the most money possible from your content on Facebook. Click the link in the description below for more information, and I hope to see you inside. Now let's take a look at the other Facebook page, which is a much smaller Facebook page called Texas Houses. This page only has 29,000 followers, which is a major difference from the Gym Flow Facebook page with 1.8 million followers. But I want to show you the difference in terms of engagement. This is what it means by having a really targeted audience. So if you do this right from the beginning, you can get a real targeted followers who are going to be more engaged. So the number of followers don't really matter, because I guarantee you that this Facebook page is getting more reach than this page right here, even though it has more followers. But take a look at this, 800 likes on this post. And if we scroll down, you can see 64, we can see 209, we can see 260, and all they're doing is just posting houses, like images of houses. But the audience is very targeted. The audience, it's very engaged with this page. Even though it's a pretty small page, people are actually engaging with this and sharing the images, and you can see some are leaving comments. So this tells you that you don't need to have a massive Facebook page with 1 million followers if you want to get engagement. You just got to find the right type of audience. And this page, it's called Texas Houses. And guess what? What they post is Texas Houses. What we're trying to do is finding the right audience and posting the content that our audience is most likely to engage with. Now, the only thing that I would change about this page is removing these links right here. And I would also create more photos with more engaging questions and captions and descriptions, and create more text posts, and perhaps start incorporating things like videos and reels, which you could definitely do. But definitely they're in the process of growing this Facebook page. As you can see, it only has 29,000 followers. So they have a long way to go. They just need to figure out, how do we take this to the next level? And how do I maximize the engagement that I'm getting? And right now they're limiting the engagement by posting links inside of the actual post. I would most likely keep it in a separate spot, maybe put it in the comment section, but not in the actual description of the post. So you can see that when it comes to getting more reach, it's not a matter of having more followers, but understanding your audience and also making sure that you're posting content that resonates with your audience so they can go ahead and engage. And this is a clear example of what not to do. This is an example of what you should be doing. But at the same time, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that you can do to improve that, which could mean like posting a more variation of different content, which means posting more formats that you can monetize within Facebook. And the more you test, the more data you will have to find out what works. And once you find something that works, you just double down with that content inside of Facebook. So they should definitely be posting more. And if we go to the video section, you can see that there's no videos on this section. So they're not really taking advantage of what they could do with videos. If we go to the reel section, you can see that they only have one reel, which has not a lot to do with the type of content that they should be posting on this page. So you should definitely consider the ways to increase your reach is by, number one, having a targeted audience that consumes your content is very niche specific to your page. So if you have a fitness page, you make fitness content or you create fitness content, meaning that it has to be original. It cannot be just memes from the internet and just hoping that the page is going to do well, because eventually you might make some money like in the short term, but long term, you're not going to be able to hit the big numbers, and it's going to happen something similar to this, where you essentially have a dead page. Now, once you understand the rules of the game and you understand exactly what you should be doing on Facebook, you can potentially reach millions of people on Facebook, even if you don't have millions of followers. Let me show you an example. This is an example of one of our clients inside of our program who's getting hundreds of millions of views following exactly what I'm telling you to do in this video, which is essentially creating original content and finding the right audience for your page. And once you figure that out, it's a matter of just doubling down on that and just hammering your Facebook page with really highly engaging content that can take your page to that next level and make you a ton of money. And once you figure that out, you can get millions of views, you can increase your reach, you can essentially take your page to the next level once you understand these principles. Now, there's also some new rules that you have to keep in mind if you want to make sure you're not demonetized and you can get the most engagement possible. These are brand new rules that Facebook just released. So if you want to learn about those rules so you can avoid making the mistakes that are going to cost you being demonetized on Facebook, go ahead and watch this video right here where I break down exactly what you need to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.